Hi, Professor Bloom. This is Megan Loudon, and I am here with my wireframes and prototype. Much more awake, and I think I can get through this video much better today than I would have yesterday. Okay, um, let's start with the cover here. Oh, actually, no, let me tell you the two things that I did that I got from the lecture. Well, the moving the pictures part, but I also prototyped it in a way that I learned it today or yesterday at the lecture. Where's the prototype button? Oh, there it is. There we go. Look at all those. I prototyped them from here instead of in here. I didn't know you could do that way. Oh, and here's the other thing. I remember the icons where you can set one and then do a bunch of different variable variants of it. So I made a lot of components and stuff. So everything I had to change, I had to come change here or put it on top of what the prototype or the wireframe looked like to make sure it fit. But I have to change everything from over here because of how I set it up as all components and variants and stuff. Okay, let's start. Wireframes by Loud and Megan. And here's a picture of somebody putting together something from IKEA, like the structure of something. Get it? The structure, like a wireframe. Okay, homepage. I got this idea off of the example one, but the logo would show up, and that's after a delay. It's all delayed. And I messed around with the seconds so it would be smoother, I guess. And here's my homepage. It has a hero image. It has a header. It has categories here, which I didn't label on purpose. People can figure out what categories they are, and it looks less cluttered. Um, Here's 4 products I made up, and VR collections would be like interior design stuff as you scroll down the page. And I have it as your home, your shop, and this is your AR photo. You can scan it anytime to see what product you have in front of you, a cart, and a profile. I did make a checkout page, but I did not make a profile page. But the checkout page kind of comes in handy because there's a lot of places you can add stuff and it should take you to something. And then here are my products. We have like a couch and a lamp and a chair and another chair. But I have the find and store buttons, view and space button, and checkout buttons all on the same page like you'd find like on the product details. So you can get to the AR stuff, like all the AR stuff from here, but I left it the bottom footer to be the AR scanning ones where you don't know what you want yet. You want to see what it is, so it's easier to get to. But once you have a product in mind, you can either find it in the store or view it in your space. So I decided to keep the buttons there. And then here are my AR screens. Look, you're trying to zoom in on the lamp. I learned that one from the lecture. And then the scan square shows up, and then it matches, and it is this lamp. So I went on Photoshop and I cut the lamp out so that I can put it on a product card too. But yeah, I saved all those pictures for later for the mock-up. Okay, and here's the in-store navigation. The first thing that happens is this pop-up overlay I made of like the map, which I got off like the IKEA site, and then I edited it to take all of the steps out, so just show you like one path to something. And this is taking you to the Love Backen chair, which their names for their items are crazy. I think they're Swedish. Okay, so it zooms in this path here as you go. You follow the path, and then this couch is what you found. I also cut that one out so I have a picture of it for later, and it matches to the description. And then you can press that. There's this X button. The camera turns into an X button, so you can't do all of them at the same time. So it's easy to close and take you back to the home page, which I'll show you the prototype in a minute. And then this is where you're viewing my space, where you found the item. This is what you want to see, and you press go. And so the box comes up trying to find the area in the back, and then the chair pops up, and then it shifts to where it would look nice, and that's your view in my space. And then this last bonus one, checkout, and they put 2 items in there, and free shipping, and here's some prices, and tax, and payment thing. I think I borrowed the payment idea. No, I borrowed the payment cards from somewhere. Let me show you what yeah, look at all this stuff I borrowed. I found this free icon pack because I wasn't sure exactly how to. I actually didn't know this link was there before I found mine. I already did it, so okay. And then the product cards and the payment methods, and then I used Iconify as the plugin for some of the icons. I just moved the style guide over and this time not everything's too big. I don't know if you remember last time I took a class with you, but I made sure not everything was gigantic on the screen. Everything is, I think, a normal size for a phone. And these are all my components. These are the ones I made in the project planning components. I just put it, I moved them over here, but I put it in a box so you know that there's like, that was more me tracing another site than it is me making them for my site. But let's see. Yeah, you have the large product detail cards, the medium size, and then I got these small ones, and then related products, I mixed them up and put them here. And then the scanner, because I used it a couple times. Add the cart button. Oh, and then the footer changes once you're doing AR stuff. These are the cards I borrowed from that site, and these are icons I borrowed from this site. So most of the stuff I borrowed, I put over here. And the categories I made, and the bigger buttons, I had to shape those out. But oh, let's see what the prototype looks like. Okay, it's a lay. Oh, look at it up here, it's so nice. Here's your home page. Let's see. We're gonna scan. Oh, there's the lamp. And it matches. And then we're done scanning. Or we want to look for something like this chair. So we're going to find it in the store. Here's your map. You can close the map here. And you can press go. And then it's going to take the path. And here's the chair. And here's the information for it. And then we'll do one more. View in my space. So we press go. And then they're looking for the area. They find the chair. And then they put the chair where they want it. And then close. And then say you want to buy something. Click this. And here's your checkout page. So it doesn't lead to nowhere. But I just wanted to put an extra page on it. What else? But yeah, I had a lot of fun making this, and I learned a lot of different things, and I tried to incorporate them into my work. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much. Have a good day.